There isn't an extremely strong ball carrier here for Nongshim. Sure, Sponge can often, just set it up by just simply audaciously charging into the enemies, but I kind of feel that in terms of longevity, this composition has on this dragon. As on the top side of the map, Cuz getting closer to level 6, but doesn't have it yet.
Oh dear.
Ghost
is just dead.
But why?
Well, I don't have the answer for you there, Wolf. I'm sorry, but he is dead. I do know that. First blood over to Sponge.
Well, I thought, Sponge is doing Krugs.
They got grubs in the last game, and that still looked like a blowout.
Scout does not have ult yet, but he still wants to make something happen down here. BDD is nowhere near.
Yeah, aiming is going to Arcane Shift. Ghost does at least manage to pull Sponge away, but he is still very dead. That is 2 on the floor for the Karma. And Taeyun, able to just farm out these minions behind the turret, has another one crashing forward. Should be more plates over to the Kalista.
We've had this conversation before about KT's lack of picking a strong support with aiming, right? They haven't made a clear decision on what support is the better one, but right now in this series, and for a lot of LCK Cup in general, neither are looking like a strong option right now. And I want to give Ghost a lot of credit because he grinded super hard to earn his spot on this roster. It was kind of handpicked by BDD to join anyways, but Lehens is a legend, right?
Yeah.
In the entry, and they should be able to, with this Kalista, which is basically a second smite, secure this dragon easy peasy.
Shockwave going to catch one as Ghost once again in a little bit of trouble here. There is Cuz with the decoy out, is able to keep himself safe. The problem is, that's not going to get them a dragon. And that is just Scout throwing out an ulti to make sure that they're going to be able to lock up the objective. Beautifully done. I guess Lehens' hostile takeover as well, but a very comfortable trade.
We're getting to a point where we start to wonder, is the advantage enough? Can KT stabilize here? Goldie not that massive anymore as Ghost.
What are we doing here, my friend?
I think just not expecting the Gnar to be down here, but still.
Looks like he's got the same item, but it just feels like it doesn't do quite as much. Just a little bit of a shame there, as Sponge should be able to take this Rift Herald with not too much of a response here out of KT. And the last game looked like it was going horribly, but now, okay, got a little bit of an angle here as the Cyclone comes in. Fade's call as Taeyun does go down to the bailout, and unfortunately not going to get bailed out at all. That is money over to the Wukong, as Kingen, with this little bit of extra respite, should be able to grab first turret of the game.
Yeah, going to deny some CS here as well. It's a small win. It does help even out the gold quite a bit, but it went over to the Wukong,
This time, feeling a little bit better than in the last game, where he was looking for the same combination of items. As Ghost is just dead again, Shockwave going to come on through, and Scout going to lock up that one. Oh dear. Cuz gets the smite though, so at least he'll take his blue buff.
Yeah, this is comes out from Ghost, but Lehens had more friends. It wasn't a 1v1 fighting game in this case, and Ghost was way out of position without flash.
Oh,
and this side lane, like I said, is not going well for the Renekton. They get the third dragon. Maybe an angle? Maybe.
On cooldown as in goes Cuz. They get the Fate's call out.
But they got a long cooldown out of like 80 carry.
Oh, there's the flash. They pick up Taeyun. No Fate's call or anything like that. They could have picked up Lehens as well, and that would have been another kill, as KT might even be able to follow this minion wave towards this inner turret at the same time. More plates going over.
I mean, this is starting to be a little bit of gold here. I mean, aiming is starting to stack up an advantage in terms of items here. For a mega flank, I don't think so. And Kingen is 1600 gold lead without really interacting with people. Feels like, you might have, if you blinked, you might have missed it, and suddenly, like, he has a BF sword.
Yeah, this is a very, very scary nod. All right, there's a Shirelius to come on through. The handshake comes down as, oh dear, Taeyun in so much trouble as he gets into that back line. Cuz taking so much damage. There's a flash forward from Perfect, and there is no bailout for that. The Crocodile's gigantic, but 2 kills swiftly back here for Nongshim as aiming looks for Sponge and should be able to dive on top of him. It's Perfect that helps lock the target down. And KT finally doing something that we can put in the pros column.
It's the third time they killed Taeyun in this game, and maybe it's the charm. It is going to be their first dragon of the game. And BD is just like, here we go again. I guess I got to carry another one. As he finds another Emperor's Divide. The angle is good. Nah, it's still fine. I got my ult as aiming?
Aiming. Miss it.
I don't see it. I think that's just a free Baron.
Aiming giveth, aiming taketh away, I guess.
BDD is going to try to get some money on the bottom side of the map. That is all they can really ask for. It's not even really any jungle camps here. BDD gets one Krug camp, that's it. Time and time again for KT, especially early last year, early this year. And I'm looking for him. And you know what? I think you found him.
Yeah, I'd say that he did. Sometimes you're walking out of your jungle and you just die to an R.
Played as well, and Perfect's going to get another turret on the top side here, so that's keeping the money close, but these turrets a little bit more valuable that KT are starting to lose now.
Yeah, and there are 2 siege minions making their way forward as well, so that is a little bit scary. Aiming once again in his least favorite position on the map, a Sponge, taking a fair bit of damage, but there is a shockwave going wide. Maybe an opportunity now for KT, but BDD is so incredibly low. The handshake connects.
Gonna say you can have that turret. I'm just gonna get as much money as I can.
Oh, perfect. Comes on over. Ghost tries to snare someone, but it's gonna be this inner turret falling down.
I kind of feel like
the overgrowth, and this moves away.
This Baron was not as impactful in terms of getting permanent damage done as Nongshim would have liked. They got a ton of money. I don't know if BDD can do it again and find that backline.
They're going to have to do it as quickly as possible because otherwise this Ocean Soul is going over to Nongshim. KT do move themselves forward. Cuz down very low. There's a hostile takeover to buy that space, and with the Rend, it's pretty comfortably taken down, although that was a little bit dangerous. Still now, there is a Dragon Soul onto Nongshim. Slice and dice here from Perfect as the Crescent Guard not doing too much.
Have that in. They're going to push mid now, look for aiming again.
Yep, Kingen just doing what he loves, which is fighting aiming in the mid lane. Another concrete is going to come on down there. Set of steps, I guess, or is it just sort of a lump? I'm not entirely sure. As Kingen throwing stuff around. Scout goes golden, though, as there's the Cyclone to come into that back line. Perfect. Slice and dice and flashes out of the way is Sponge right over the wall, and will be able to stop that Crocodile and take away the GA at the same time. Cuz is just gone. He's gone somewhere else. As Empress Divide is going to push Kingen into the enemy base. So this Gnar is dead, but I just don't know whether that's going to be enough for KT to actually find themselves a victory here. Still 3,000 in the hole.
They did not.
They
have the
Taeyeon's got the sticks, exactly. Yeah, the Rend is going to make it so difficult. But let's see whether BDD can find some magic as he's looking for a flank angle. Sponge goes in, they take down Ghost, but I don't know whether he is going to be a big problem in this fight as Kingen likely to go down as well. The flash forward from BDD aiming, he's going to be able to take that one down. True Shot Barrage gets into the back line, but now the flash forward from Taeyeon. He's got a bailout in a dream. The bailout wears out, but it does not matter because they haven't killed him just yet, and now BDD gets hand shook and cannot do anything. He'll take down Lehens, but Lehens returns the favor. And Nongshim are looking at match point here in Super Week.
I don't think BDD could have done more in that fight, but I just don't think it was a winnable one.
That gold lead really starting to become a real one as it moves to 5,000. There is still, you know, the Elder Flip meme, if they coordinate correctly, just shouldn't be something that KT can fight against. And they're going to lose a lot of their base at the same time. Second inhibitor turret to go down, as there's only so many sun discs that BDD can put up. Because Wind becomes lightning. There is an orb going on over towards BDD as Taeyeon pops over towards aiming, but he does have an arcane shift, so he should be all right. The inhibitor, not so much, as that's going to be taken out.
I mean, if there's an angle for BDD, okay,
oh, there's the flash in from Cuz as he looks for the Cyclone. Hostile takeover comes down, doesn't get a lot of value there, as Taeyeon's got the bailout and no one's really found him. Empress Divide not doing too much, but it is holding them on the other side. Crescent Guard from Scout, from Sponge, sorry.
And it's still, like, again, best team fight they could hope for, still not enough to stop 2 inhibitors from going down. Massive 2 waves, maybe more, crashing there to the top side, and Elder is up.
Yeah, there is this big ol' Elder problem that they're looking for. Handshake and a miss onto the Crocodilian.
Like, Scout can TP to end even if this goes awry. He has to get out first.
Cuz needs to survive. That would be a good thing. Does get a big ol' shield. Doesn't have flash and just says, nah, we're not going to fight for the Elder.
Like, literally just TP to end. Scout's like, all right, well, it's over. GG. And KT are trying to run home.
I don't know whether they can make it home. As Scout should be able to clear out this wave.
Where can I press R? I really want to hit multiple targets.
Yeah. Ghost is going to be able to snare Scout as Shockwave collects both of the monkeys. Cuz is going to survive those, surprisingly. and might be able to make it back to his fountain. The problem is, if they're on their fountain, they are not defending their Nexus. First Nexus turret is going to go down. Nongshim looking for the second as Taeyun just bounces behind the Nexus. And Perfect might be able to take down at least one or two of them, but I think the Dragon is going to come from the heavens to take him out after that Guardian Angel serves its purpose. And alright, Emperor's Divide is going to throw back Taeyun, but there is only a Sundis there. Taeyun had the bailout, so he's just fine. Picks up a double and will pick up the Nexus as well. There's match point for Nongshim and a 3-0 potential.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.